Not yet. Yes.
Yes, and do you mind recording the session so that people who couldn't attend to review it?
No, at all.
Okay, cool. So today you're here because you want to know more about the program that I thinking of launching called Coaching for Coaches. A quick introduction about me for people who don't know me. I've been the director of consulting at PwC Beirut office. I spent there 13 years doing work from strategy, advisory to business advisory to huge business transformation projects for mainly Lebanon and the region, mainly Gulf region. So I had 15 consultants with me roaming the region. We were road warriors doing work in Saudi Arabia, in Qatar, in UAE. Our clients at the time were big names like Qatar University, Qatar National Bank, the Executive Office, etc., British Petroleum, etc. And then I left them back in 2010, and I freelanced myself in a couple of banks in Lebanon where I headed their strategic project management office. And after 5 years, I discovered more and more I hated the corporate world. So Action Coach kind of headhunted me for me to buy their franchise. So I became a franchise owner of Action Coach in Lebanon since 2015. And with Action Coach, I'm a certified business coach. So this is where I work with small to medium businesses. I coach the business owner so they can fix the business. And then I move to coaching the team. And I sit with the team in general, and we put a 90-day plan, and we follow up on the implementation of this 90-day plan. You're going to see a different practice when it comes to coaching. Probably you have a misconception of coaching being the trainer. Coaching is not training. To me, coaching is a mix of adding to the participant and retrieving from the participant for them to achieve what they should achieve, not what they can achieve. I also went to the USA on a second trip and got certified as a leadership speaker and coach, leadership coach and speaker with the John Maxwell team. John Maxwell wrote 107 books on leadership. So I thought, why not become certified from the best of breed? I'm also a sales coach with the Gitomer Sales Academy, also the author of the Little Red Book of Sales and the Sales Bible and the Little Golden Book of Yes Attitude, etc. And during COVID, I thought I need to self-actualize myself. And there's a niche I already have network in. This is the big corporate world. So why don't I get certified under Marshall Goldsmith, which is the best in executive coaching. Executive coaching, we sit not with business owners, but we sit with executives, CXOs, CEOs, CFOs, CIOs, etc. of the world, and we help them grow by working with their stakeholders through 360 feedback, through mini surveys of putting their growth business case and getting feedback every month from their stakeholders if and when they improved in their leadership areas. Leadership areas could be like better communication, better delegation, decision making, and stuff like that. I also teach at AUB. And more about me, I'm the tennis coach. I used to be the tennis coach like 20 kilograms ago of Gaby and Jad, my two kids. This is John Maxwell himself. I met him in Orlando, Florida. This is me speaking in front of 2,500 شخص back at the John Maxwell Team Certification event. I'm a photographer. I like to shoot people, like to shoot landscapes as a hobby. And I also like motorcycles. I'm a big fan of adventure bikes and off-road trailing and discovering uncharted territories using my motorcycle. My motto in life is: a man is loved for not for how tall he stands, but for how often he bends to help comfort and teach. وهيدي greeting card هداني إياها حدا من أولادي like 15 years ago, and it is still with me. I did not understand at the time what does it mean, this statement, until I became a coach, and it made sense. This became my purpose, it became my why in life, and I'm really living my why. Just to have the screen is not sharing.
We skipped all the pictures before more about me.
Is it solved now?
Yeah, now we can see the screen about more about me, but we skipped all the pictures before that.
Okay, what do you see now?
My motto in life, a man is loved, with all the pictures beside, below it.
You shouldn't see this.
Okay.
You should see this earlier slide. Let me stop sharing. Let me share again. How about now? What do you see?
Nothing till now.
Michelle, Hada, can you see the...
Nothing.
Nothing. 3G و 4G وما بين شيء. Nothing, right? Till now?
هلا رجعنا للأول محل ما عم تعرف عن حالك. A bit about Gaby Awad.
Excellent. It's a bit slow probably, but this is about me if you skipped it. So since 2015, I am a coach, speaker, and trainer, and I hold some international certificates. More about me, this is my personal life, if you want, in one page. Devoted dad, photographer, rider, teacher, and speaker. Some key clients I had the honor of and the privilege of working with, both in Lebanon and in the region. Can you see the logos?
ما قلبت الصورة. Okay, more about me.
Okay, I'm gonna try to stop the video to see if that will make sense. How about now?
هلا شايفين الصور مع أولادك وبايك وصور وهيك.
لا لازم تشوفوا ال key clients.
اوكي هلا شفناهم.
Okay. So key clients I had the privilege to work with. Next slide. The next slide shows some of my testimonials, and if you go to my YouTube channel, there are more testimonials from people I believe I impacted, I added value to, and their testimonials are from the heart. Now, this is about me. Now it's your turn. Can you see the screen? And the screen is via QR code. Okay, if you see the screen, I want you to grab your phones and either scan this QR code or go to menti.com on your phone or on another device. So use, go to your browser, Safari or Chrome, okay? And there is no QR code. The screen is so slow.
We have it now.
Excellent. So you have a QR code if you want, scan it, or just go to menti.com. And I'm gonna ask you 2 questions only using an app called Mentimeter. So go to menti.com. You're there? Did you manage?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a code that you have to enter. The code is 872174-5. It's shared on the screen. Now the first question, you've already answered. Excellent. The first question is, please provide your name and what do you do at the moment? And be very specific.
How many times should I answer?
You can add more than 2, 3, I think, answers.
One is not enough.
Bala, it's more than enough.
Oh, okay, thank you.
So we have a Lama teacher, we have Nadine, financial consultant at MetLife, building myself as a consultant and an entrepreneur. We have Yara, Farhat, I work with UNHCR as donor care. Lara, I'm searching for a job. Judy, engineer and university teacher. Noor Khalil, national sales manager, pharmaceutical company. What about the rest of you? نتعرف عليكم. كارميليتا خواند, QMC auditor. Quality management system, I guess, for GSDP. Pharmaceutical products at you're in love with abbreviations, Carmelita. Ministry of Public Health, I guess, and BD, Business Development Consultant, I guess, at
Yes,
Management
sir.
Mix. Okay, impressive. And Noor Khalil, Sales Manager. Lara, working on self-improvement and knowing myself more in the meantime. Excellent. Dima Alayan, PhD student in Business Administration. Cool, cool. Layal Musa, chemical engineer, undergrad, 50 year. Okay, so now I know more about you. I'm Andrew Samaha, sales associate at ABC Ashrafieh, digital advertising student at AUST. Good to meet you all. ما في شيء ماشي اليوم. Okay, the second question also on Mentimeter. I would be grateful if you would answer it on menti.com. Is why are you here today? And also be as specific as you can, or you have those possible answers. We're still waiting on a couple of answers from you guys. Okay, so the majority of you is here because you want to explore your options and you know little about coaching. I have two people who don't know why they're here today. They are for some other reason. And I know that three of you are already in the coaching business. You have some coaching knowledge probably, but you're not a practitioner and you want to learn more. That's great. So can I be your coach for the next 20 to 30 minutes? Michelle, what slide are you seeing right now?
Why are you here today?
بعدنا عليها.
About like
It's too slow مع اني على 4G.
ما بعرف اذا كمان اخذت اول انسر لإلي، ما بعرف اذا وصل لك.
لا بيوصل مفروض. Now you should see can I be your coach, right?
Yes.
Yes, Michelle. Hi.
Okay, so I have your permission? Yes, sure, yes,
Yeah, of
yes,
course.
yes. Okay. The next slide, while it is loading, I'm going to talk about the next slide. It's called the 4 steps to learning. Some people are here to learn something new, to learn about coaching. Now, the first step of learning is you being unconsciously incompetent. Unconsciously incompetent يعني في شيء بتجهلوه. يعني إذا بقول لكم هلا مثلا بالكوتشنج موديل في شيء اسمه the Tigoro model. TGROW Tigoro model. حدا سامع فيه قبل؟ No. Judy said no. And I'm sure no one from you has came across this model. So before I say, do you know the Tigoro model, you were unconsciously incompetent. كان في شيء بتجهلوا انه موجود. هلا سمعتوا عنه اول مره. اجا كوتش جابي شرح لكم شو يعني the Tigoro model. T stands for topic and how to discuss the topic with the participant. G for goal for the session and how to set the goal for the session, etc. You became, at this point in time, consciously competent. So قبل ما تسمعوا كنتوا في شيء بتجهلوه، وقت سمعتوا شيء اسمه تيغورو موديل صرتوا consciously incompetent، صرتوا عارفين انه في شيء بتجهلوه. And when I explained a bit about the Tigoro model, you became consciously competent. بتعرفوا شو الموديل بس ما بتعرفوا كيف تشتغلوا فيه. You never experienced it. ما بتعرفوا كل تفاصيله. مثل ما أول ما بلشنا نتعلم السواقة أخذونا أهلنا يمكن على if you want حدا يعلمنا سواقة بس we failed probably the first time. صار في emotion كتير، صار في fear. We change our mind, but with little practice, with little help, with you know, you being intentional about learning more about the subject, okay, you move from being consciously competent to unconsciously competent. يعني بتصير second nature. The more you practice things, the more you become expert at doing and executing this thing, and your subconscious take over, and it becomes something of an intuition. And then you want to learn something new, you move to being unconsciously incompetent, and the cycle continues. Now, whenever I'm coaching my clients, I print this slide and I put it in front of them all the time during the session, whether they are leaders or business owners or just team members. I say at the end of the day, you have a line of choice, okay, for you to succeed or to fail. People think below the line of choice, think blames, excuses, reasons to fail, or they are in denial, okay? They blame it on the sun, they blame it on the country, they blame it on dollar exchange rate. I don't know. They just search for reasons to fail. Whereas people above the line always, they're accountable for the results. They have ownership. They own their body and mind, and they find solutions. They don't fix on problems. They are responsible for the team and themselves, and they think victory, not victims. So whenever I say to my customers, stop being below the line, بيفهموا إنه yes, I'm gonna stop telling you blames. For example, كون يمكن طالب منهم مثلا to initiate a specific marketing strategy حكينا فيها قبل بجمعة and بيجوا لعندي بعد بجمعة بيقولوا لي ما صرنا نعمل شيء، انعجقنا بالشغل. We were overwhelmed with something. كنا كيف عندنا crisis. بقول لهم below the line. Okay. بيفهموا إنه yes, don't find reasons to give me that you failed on that specific area. So I keep on pushing them to be above the line. Now, below the line people are victims, above the line people are victors. They think results. والproof إنه أنا today يعني بكل هالeconomic crisis شهر 9 و10 are the best month now I had since long time ago. I have 6 coaching clients I do one-on-one. I have 1 course at AUB that is in the process of ending. I have another program called the 90-day turnaround business program that is running. I have an online platform that is selling like crazy, selling online courses, self-paced courses. I'm going to introduce it to you. And I also have a couple of workshops بدي أعطيهم مع Tripoli Entrepreneur Club, مع Beritech ومع Agritech. So كان في يقعد واحضر اخبار كل نهار وروح نق بالستاربكس مع اصحابي انه ما في شغل، وكان في اعمل شيء different واطلع منه. So I choose to be above the line. I choose not to watch the news الا هال5 دقائق الانترودكشن. اصلا الخبر اللي بده المهم 100 واحد رح يوصلني هي during the day على الواتساب او على الهيدا. I don't have these applications, news applications. So I'll always say if you are not making the news, stop watching the news. شو هن البروجرام objectives? You are here to test the ground and to see if you want to become a coach, right? Or you are an existing coach and you want to develop your coaching skills. The thing is that I've seen a lot of coaches talk a lot of the time, okay? وفي عندكم fake mentors. هول اللي بيطلعوا قدام الفراري وقدام البورش وبيخب بورش تبعهم وبيفرجوكم انه هن successful the American way وبيقولوا لكم انه I am successful. Do you want to be successful? Why don't you jump on board and I'll make you successful? This is the American way of selling, you know, the coaching programs. وفي coaches يلي بيحكوا كثير انه هن بيضلوا live all the time وبيضلوا عم يحكوا على انجازاتهم و come to it بتلاقي at the end of the day they're just doing coaching for free. Okay, so I'm here for you to show you an alternative, for you to take action, for you to track your performance, for you to grow that business into a profitable business. So the objectives of the program is for coaches in the making, for existing coaches. Hopefully the screen will load. To have a sustainable coaching practice after the 12 sessions when we finish the program, to have a sustainable coaching practice, not just you've accumulated knowledge and you've learned something. I always say that it's not what you know, it's what you do with what you know that counts. So it's the actions that you take, and actions speak louder than words. And to do it right, so the program objective is mainly to do it right, the international way, and not like you know, like mushrooms. I mean, نشوف في coaches على on the digital world. So how can you select a coach? It's impacting future coaches. I'm an established coach. People are reaching out to me rather than of course I'm doing marketing and I'm doing sales. بس بعد 6 سنين صار في بسمع من الناس انه ولو ما انت اغنى من انه يعني بنعرفك اوكي ومعروف. ف because I do it right, I do it the international way, and people will compare the value at the end of the day. So to teach you the right way, for you to know the secrets of having a business that works, a coaching business that works, for you to become a business owner or practice owner, whatever you want to call it, and for freedom, because the main reason I left the bank وكله يعني it was a secure job وعم بقبض 16 شهر و senior position etc. I left the corporate world for the sake of having freedom in my time. هلا الكالندر اذا بفرجيكم اياها تبعي بتخوف تقول وين الفريدم، بس yes I have the choice انه نهار الخميس الغي كل مواعيدي واجلهم لنهار السبت. I have the freedom انه فضي الجمعه قبل الظهر واخذ الموتور سايكل واطلع على جرود فريا. I have this choice, okay? I have the freedom روح صلح السياره اذا بدي. I have the freedom سافر جمعه واعمل كوتشنج من الاوتيل من I don't know some place in the world. Just checking the chat room. Okay. Fine. And to leave, of course, a better coaching legacy for other coaches to come, يعني younger coaches. هلا ماني old أنا، I'm 48 بس إنه while the slide is loading, this is how I work. This is my business coaching framework. I'm going to share with you my business coaching framework and my executive coaching framework. Okay. So the business coaching framework ببلش ب planning. Planning شو يعني؟ يعني I call it an alignment consultation. I sit with the business owner, okay, and we start diagnosing the business. And we challenge the business model they operate in, and we start gathering data and assessing the existing situations. Some customers don't know how much numbers they're making, others they do. Some people don't know the sales figure they're making, other people do. Some companies عندهم leads database or CRM, others عندهم ورقة وقلم. So I go and diagnose this, and I put with the customer a target for profit they want to make for that specific period, whether it's a quarter or the coming year. And we come up with a 90-day plan that is detailed in implementation strategies. Implementation strategies as to نحن قررنا نعمل بهالكوارتر $50,000 ربح زيادة, how we are going to make it. This hands-on. Okay, you've seen probably business coaches بيطلعوا على الستيج على البوديوم بيعملوا لكم motivational speech. Those are not business coaches. Those are motivational speakers, and they are great. But sitting with the clients, digging into their numbers, coming up with new ideas, reinventing their business, and holding them accountable for a target profit figure that they should achieve, and coming up with the how to achieve it as implementation strategies is the value that I bring on the table. So implementation strategies. Probably one of those implementation strategies is to invest more in marketing, or hire a new sales person, or buying that warehouse to expand in your stock capacity, or what have you. In all cases, we need to find the money. So as a business coach, I sit with the business owner on the 5 ways to boost profit, so that we find the money to implement the strategy. I'm not gonna take you there, but the 5 ways is a winning, if you want. It's not me, it's Action Coach who put it. I expanded to not 5 ways, but 7 ways, if you want, to increase profit, starting not with leads, but with pipeline and take-up percentage. والprofit margin كمان اتقسمت ل how to decrease the cost of sale and how to decrease the overhead. So these additional areas, I've expanded the framework, and the framework now has more than 700 strategies that I can choose with the business owner to apply on the 5 areas or the 7 areas to implement in the business. And those strategies will not break the bank يعني at the end of the day, and will find the money. As an example, مثلا هيك بجلسة أنا one of my pharmaceutical customers بيطلع 200 فاتورة بالشهر، سوري بالنهار، بيطلع 200 فاتورة للصيدليات. And وفي صيدليه بتدفع له بعد 120 يوم و140 يوم و160 يوم، وبيلاقي اصنافه عم بيجيبوها من غير محل وبيحرجوه على الدولار، وما بيقدر يغلي عليهم ولا سنت. قلت له those we are going to classify A, B, C, D. A for awesome customer, B for basic customer, C for can deal with customer, and D for should be dead customer. Dead customer. عملنا الكلاسيفيكيشن طلع عنا يعني around 35 40 customers that should be dead، ما لازم يشتغل معهم بقى. and وحطينا على السي والدي customers $1 على كل فاتوره، سميناها administrative fees. اوكي هن فهموها لانه هن عم يتاخروا عليه بالدفع، وربحوا بال يعني 0.0 something percent as profit margin على الادويه وعلى الباراميديكال. So this $1 we extrapolated وطلعنا له $66,000 and I show it to him in numbers. So this is the value that you bring to the table. It's not how you motivate businesses. It's not what you teach. It's the value that you bring to the customer. It's how they can profit. It's how they can grow. It's how they can benefit from your coaching services. Okay. Now sometimes you have to wear the trainer's hat. Sometimes you have to wear the coach's hat, asking questions and listening. Sometimes you have to be the consultant. Sometimes you have to be, I don't know, the army man. Okay, have an army attitude towards them doing their what they should do. Then we do it all through implementation of the 6 steps. يلي هو, if you want, going by having them mastery of their destination, mastery of their goals, mastery of their financials, mastery of their time, and mastery of their services. Then we move to their niche and we criticize their niche. Probably we're going to change their niche. Then we move to leverage, doing more with less. Team, having the right people on the bus, sitting in the right seat on the bus. Synergy, having a well-oiled machine. The company is working like a charm, and then moving to result where probably they sell the business, they expand, they franchise the system, or they invest in other places. So the 6 steps will take them there. And I do this by coaching, mentoring, putting a 90-day plan every 90 days and holding the business coach accountable for the result. Now, the leadership development journey is as follows. According to Marshall Goldsmith, stakeholder-centered coaching framework, first, you sit with the leader, okay, to understand their aspirations. What do they aspire to become as a leader? And what is their authentic leadership model is? And then you work towards focusing on the areas of development, 1 or 2 areas only that leaders can develop during your coaching process with them. And then you take commitment from them and you come up with a business case for this commitment. You launch the assessment with the respondents. So you select respondents from the business, from the company, their subordinates, their peers, their managers, their suppliers, their clients. You select a list of 10 to 15 person and you sit with them to collect feedback and feed forward on this specific leader. And then you take it and you debrief the leader. And then you select stakeholders and we send these stakeholders a 360, an automated 360 assessment. And we start, if you want, baselining the scores from this assessment to a monthly grow model where they, as leaders, they have to interact with their stakeholders. They should ask for feedback. They should listen. They should thank. They should respond. They should do all their best to change their behavior. And we do the follow-up with them on a monthly basis. It's a yearly engagement, okay? And every month, we ask for stakeholders for a mini survey as to where they think this leader and how they are progressing. Are they improving or not on the different areas of the leadership scale that we have? The scale is from -3 to +3. So you will see the progress. Yani CEOs or managers of this leader will see the progress of the leader. It's a behavioral engagement where change is trackable. So the first phase, aspire, introductions are done between coach and coachee. We assess the coachee if they are coachable. So it's coachability assessment. And then we start planning for launching the feedback and collecting the results. Phase 2 is focus. And this is where we launch the C4C assessment and we do the behavioral interviews with the stakeholders. We develop the business case with the leader and we come up with the leader's authentic leadership model where it's a one-page kind of a vision for the leader for them to improve themselves. They will take this model everywhere on meetings, they will hang them in their offices and they live by them. So this is focus. And the third phase, commit, this is where they commit to the journey, they commit to their stakeholders, and this is where the paradigm of successful people kicks in. The grow phase, we assess what went good, what was difficult, what was different, and we reassess the month, the passing month, and we put an action plan, a feed-forward plan for the coming month. And this is sometimes the leader lacks on a specific leadership skill. We coach them on that specific skills, like communication skills, like presentation skills, like delegation skills, like motivating people, like understanding and asking the right questions during an executive meeting, like attention to details. All of these behavioral skills that they should be working on. Now, what's in it for you? What's your value from this program? Because at the end of this session, I'm having a pitch. يعني ما بخبي عليكم, I'm pitching for this program. But I would like you to see the benefits of the program if you ever decided to improve your coaching practice. So first, we're gonna do 12 weekly sessions on weekly basis. Every week, we're gonna tackle a specific topic for your coaching practice. Then we're gonna share with you the tools and templates that I have developed from Action Coach, John Maxwell, Marshall Goldsmith, etc., that I have developed, and I'm gonna share those with you. All the learning material and homework will be shared also. You will have a certificate of completion from Good Session Coaching. You will have access to my online e-learning platform. You will take any existing course and any future course within these 6 months for free, okay? Some courses worth $35, other courses worth $240, few programs that cost $600, okay? Plus, every 2 weeks, I sit with one of you, okay, to do a one-on-one kind of support and coaching to keep you focused. So this is the program in one page. Now, the topics are the following. While we see ourselves every week, we start with your mindset and you being focused on what you want to achieve. This is the be the coach mindset. Be the coach is, there's a formula for success. Be times do equals have. Be times do equals have. You cannot do stuff to have a coaching career. You have to change your mindset, the B part of the formula. And I discovered this coming from a consulting background, and I have to change my consulting mindset and to become a coach. And this is a totally different ballgame. So we work on your mindset and you focusing on your growth plan. Second session, goal setting for coaches. For you to set goals and how you can help your participants setting goals. Everything that you will learn in these sessions, you can apply on you while you are developing your practice, or you can apply on your clients, okay? So it works both ways, عصفورين بحجر. Then we work on marketing the third sessions and how you can generate and nurture leads so they become customers later on. I believe marketing is nurturing and farming, not hunting. And I will explain to you how marketing works for me and worked for me and still working for me. And I believe you should nurture your suspects, prospects, and leads before they convert. It's not a hunting game, it's a farming game where you have to nurture, you have to provide value, بتكون تعطوا vitamins, بتكون تشحلوا، بتكون تحطوا أدوية، سماد، وتهتموا بالأرض. Next, your sales process, how to sell your coaching practice and how to use those techniques if you want to coach your clients how to sell their ideas or how to sell their products or services. The 7 ways for coaches, how to make profit, passing from your pipeline of suspects and prospects and contacts through conversion, through increasing the average dollar sale, through increasing the number of transactions, through the profit margins up to the profit. Now, أنا عندي KPIs بالحقهم. My KPIs, average retention per customer عندي is 7.8 if I'm not mistaken month. يعني الزبون بيبقى معي on average 8 months before they churn, before they leave. This is a good number to business coaching. I have a number of leads in my database that is automated. I nurture my clients in an automated manner. هلا مين ما عنده مطعم رح يروح له a separate email campaign. مين ما كان female entrepreneur رح يروح له female entrepreneur topics. مين ما هو executive or manager in a company وعنده هالتاج انه هيدا executive بيروح له executive coaching material. And this is where nurturing happens. People buy from you like the 13th time on average, not from the first time. So we're going to discuss the sales process, the 7 ways for coaches, coaching engagement, how to coach, okay, the right way, knowing your clients and their behavioral framework. Coaching a D person is different than coaching a C person. If you expect actions to be taken from an S person, don't expect it unless you put an exit date for them. Whereas D people are highly motivated by achievements. You just tell them, I'm thinking of what about doing this and that. وبتلاقون بعد يومين اجوا and they kind of implemented this. So you need to know the different behavioral styles of people, and you can use this also as a separate session while coaching your customers, whether you are a life coach or a business coach or a leadership coach. Proving your value, finding the money for your clients, really finding the money. I have to find the money for my customers because I have to show the value. هيدا الكلاينت يلي لقيت له $66,000 قلت له ما بقى تعطى الهم ال $2,000 عم تدفعها بالشهر. اوكي سو احيي طلعت لك اياها. If you can tell your customers انه I will find my fees, don't worry. يعني you are investing in my coaching services ورح طلع الفيز تبعي واكثر. This is where you become affordable. This is where you don't compete on price. This is where your uniqueness will shine. Knowing your score and improving it, نحكي على الكاش والfinance and how you should plan for and budget and understand your cash and finance. نحكي على time and self-management. نحكي عن presentation and speaking skills because you need it. وبنحكي بآخر شيء على commitment from you to put a 90-day action plan for the next 3 months to come. All of this is done online and in an interactive manner, and everything will be recorded for you to replay. Any questions so far?
كوتش كنت عم بتقول انه مع البزنس اونرز وهيك بتشتغل على 90 days. سو نحن من بعد ما ناخذ هذا الورك شوب البروجرام بيصير فينا نشتغل بهالطريقه ولا بيكون بعد بدنا قصص زياده؟
No, definitely. انتم صار فيكم تشتغلوا بعد ال 90 days، بعد 12 sessions اللي هن 90 days بيصير فيكم تشتغلوا. If you apply everything. برجع بقول it's not what you know, it's what you do with what you know. Some of you will take this knowledge يقعد بالبيت. Others رح ياخذوا هالكنولج مني ويبلشوا يطبقوها. وانا في كثير شغلات تعلمتها من اكشن كوتش ومن جون ماكسويل ومن مارشال جولدسميث at the time ما فهمتها. Only when I apply it in my coaching practice بلشت افهمها، بلشت افهم الفاليو تبعها. So all of these knowledge practice aids, tools, templates, learning material. Okay, I'm going to be abundant in providing it to you. You will have access to my Dropbox folder. Okay, it's in front of you, shared on the screen. And لحتضيعوا unless you focus on every step of the way. يعني كل جمعة أنا شو بدي أعطي لهال I'm going to teach you how to plan your coaching sessions, okay, and how to use the templates during that session. So you will have access to a shared Dropbox folder where you can access all my templates that I use. You will have access to Trello, where your homework and material and replays and things we agree on either in a group session or in a one-on-one session will be shared there. Now, I have to wait a bit for it to load. أول مرة بتصير معي هالقد بطيء زوم since February COVID started. So this is an example where I share all the material on Trello. This is an example, it will load at your end of these are examples of the templates, for example, that I have developed, like the one-page plan, where you will have to use it and you can use it on your clients. Okay, the one-page plan بتخلي الparticipant يفكر bottom up and to link everything in one page, from their vision to their goals to the projects that they have to launch to reach that vision, to the actions they have to take so that they complete the projects, so that they can reach their goals, so that they رح يحققوا الفيجن تبعهم, whether in life or in business. The one-page template or tool is an extremely, وكلهم بيطلعوا منا wow, that was a great session, you helped me focus. This is another example where we work on your targets, the 5-way targets. The 5-way plan بنبلش نحط leads targets for your business. بنبلش نحط conversion rate, the number of customers that we want to reach, number of transactions that you can make, and the average dollar sale and the profit margin, so that we can reach a profit target of X dollar amount. You can easily make, يعني أنا ما كنت صدقهم وقت رحت على أكشن كوتش إنه في كوتشز بيعملوا بأمريكا 50 و 60 ألف دولار per month. هلا أنا ما وصلت لل 50 ألف دولار، بس وصلت ل decent number ما كنت بحلم فيه لو بعدني موظف unless كنت يمكن a general manager بألفا بانك. So yes, you can do it if you work intelligently. Okay, my coach عنده كان أندرو جونستون قاعد بساوث أفريقيا, عنده كان 35 clients. قلت له how can you manage this number؟ قال لي it's easy, I don't commute. هو بيستعمل زوم من 10 سنين, من أول ما طلع زوم ما بيطلع بالسيارة بيدور وبيروح وبيقعد عند زبون وبيشرب فنجان قهوة. قال لي my hour is 50 minutes, not 1 hour. And I charge prime rates. Why? Because I provide value and I show them the value in numbers and I find my fees. قادر يعمل 35 كلاينت بالاسبوع يحكي معهم اذا هيك, بس اذا بده يضيع وقت يقعد ساعه كوميوتينج بين كلاينت وكلاينت ويقعد ساعتين عن كل كلاينت, he will not be able to do this number. This is another example.
I have a question, if I may.
Sure, Yara, go ahead.
Thank you. So mainly your customers or your clients are corporate, not individuals, right?
No. I have customers مثلكم. I coach one-on-one. عندي تاكسي كومباني فيها 6 موظفين, عندي كار رنتل كومباني فيها 35 موظف, عندي شخص عنده parenting coaching, هي شخص وعنده assistant. So irrespective, يعني my coaching works for, my business coaching works for small to medium businesses. My executive coaching is for the big corporate world.
Okay, I see. And mainly you see each of them, or you talk to them remotely once per week?
هلا remotely. قبل كنت
Yes.
شوفهم عندهم بالمكتب once a week. في منهم twice a month because they cannot afford the time and the money.
Okay.
Okay.
But usually the fees يعني هي it's about a session a week, صح؟
The fees, and my fees are paid in advance or on monthly basis as a retaining fee. I don't charge by the session, and بقول لهم to have results you have to give me minimum 3 months. But after the 3 months you can stop at any month. You give me 1 month notice. I will teach you those and how to increase your retention and to increase your average ticket and to increase, you know, I hate to say dependency on you, but at the end of the day هن بيصيروا انه لا نحن بدنا نكفي معك. Some clients صار لي معهم 3 سنين. في client صار لي معه 3 سنين. I became like an advisor rather than a coach. Okay? So it depends.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. I also have my programs يعني group coaching و public speaking coaching و stuff like that. واللي بعملهم on program basis. كنا عم نحكي على ال 5 ways monitoring and tracking. So بعطيكم tools to monitor and track your 5 ways numbers to keep you focused on your numbers. Because like in sports, if you don't know the score, you cannot improve the score. So I will keep you focused on your numbers. And I will hold you accountable after the 3 months for results. Another tool, for example, is I print a 90-day action plan on A0 paper, يعني كأنه بوستر وبعلقه بوجهه للparticipant. اوكي بمكتبه او ببيته وبيقول لي لا وبيجي عندي زبونات وبيجي عندي عالم بقول له I don't care. You have to visualize it and you have to see it every day, and every day you have to plan for the week to come the goals اللي نحن قررنا نشتغل عليها. And those goals are smart goals specific for the 90 days to come. واخذناهم من البزنس بلان اللي عملناهم من الاول. But every 90 days I realign those goals because smart goals, you know what smart goals are, right? Specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. But we also smarter goals. E for evaluate and R at the end for realign. And this is where I believe you have to realign your goals every 90 days. And we revisit this plan every 90 days. Once we put this plan, منه منزل أكيد بس it will يعني بتخلق هالاccountability factor بيني وبين البزنس اونر بيني وبين الليدر بيني وبين البارتيسيبانت so that they can walk the talk and do the actions, not only dream about their goals. So it's like a tool to hold them accountable. هلا باكشن كوتش انا كل هيدا اللي شفتوه is automated by a client portal. يعني في بورتال محطوط بفوتوا على الانترنت and they document their goals and their to-do lists and their learnings. But I cannot give you access to this because you're not يعني the one-on-one coaching client. نحن عم نجرب نعمل program that is affordable for coaches specifically. Quoting Brad Sugars. Brad Sugars بيقول where you will be in 5 years from now depends on the books that you read, the people you associate yourself with, and the actions that you take. Actions. So it's about the knowledge that you accumulate and the people that you meet and you apply this knowledge with, and the actions that you take in life. Simple and beautiful. Okay? الناس اللي ما بيحبوا يقروا في audio books. الناس الكاينستاتيك اللي بيحبوا يلبسوا هنا وعم يتعلموا they can experiment. الناس الفيجوال في يوتيوب but learn. يعني be intentional about your growth and learn every day and don't sleep at night before you learn something. يعني أنا إذا ما فتحت يوتيوب قبل ما أنام أو ما فتحت 10 صفحات قريتها قبل ما أنام بحس حالي انه اثرت بحق حالي انه ما تعلمت شيء جديد اليوم. At the age of 48 I'm still learning. مدري مين قالها هيدي، اينشتاين يمكن قالها. At the age of 85 I'm still learning. Let me check the chat box. So your program is just coaching for businesses, right? You don't have the life coaching program. I would like to answer this question. I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna coach you to have a coaching business. I'm not gonna coach you how to be a life coach. I'm not gonna coach you to be a parental coach, well-being coach. هلا صار في كتير أسامي. I'm gonna teach you how to be a successful coach irrespective of which area you want to coach in. This is the program, okay? Because I'm not the best person to give you life coaching. دايما بقول لكم إذا بدكم شغلة تتعلموها روحوا عند البست تتعلموها منه. I'm the best in providing you with how to have a successful coaching business. I'm not the best to give you life coaching training. Hello, coach. Thanks a lot for the details. How can I rewatch the meeting since my connection? I'm gonna record the meeting and send it to you. Coach, is it possible for a 22-year-old person to have a career in coaching? Yes, leadership and coaching is not in gray hair أو كون كبير بالعمر. You can start developing your coaching practice. By the age of 25, you might become a great coach. يعني ما في شيء بيمنع. I know people who are great coaches at the age of 27, 28. بس بعد في couple of slides before I. So this is quoting Tiger Woods. No matter how tough you think you are, you can do this on your own. So everyone needs a coach. So a couple of slides more. Sorry تأخرت عليكم. We're there and كنا بنحكي على certificate of completion. You will have a certificate of completion from Good Session Coaching. It's not a certificate where you can take to your clients and say to them, I'm a certified coach. By all means, it's just a certificate of you taking a coaching for coaches program with Coach Gaby under Good Session Coaching brand. Okay, to keep it very clear. This is my self-paced learning platform. Good Session. ما بعرف إذا حدا منكم شايفها. I have my own courses and I have other coaches' courses on it, and people can take courses online, self-paced manner. They interact with the coach. They فيها homeworks, فيها quizzes, and فيها interaction. Kind of to be, you know, in line with the new normal اللي هو digital learning world. أنا طلعت فيها هاي بأبريل. هلا في big companies, big learning companies بلشوا عم بفكروا يطلعوا فيها. So in business is how you disrupt and how you adapt. Okay, and يعني I'm glad to say that I read COVID and where we are going with COVID, and I adapted there and then. بلشت صور، حطيت الكاميرا، عملت بلشت ب 3 courses and I published them على البلاتفورم. وهلا البلاتفورم فيها more than 23 courses and one big program فيه لوحده 12 courses. And I'm selling, and I'm selling for me, and I'm selling for instructors who are selling their also courses online على البلاتفورم تبعي. ما بعرف, probably in the future you will also have this you develop your own courses and you host them عندي على البلاتفورم. But for the program you will have access to this video lessons, kind of self-paced learning for 6 months if you signed with me this program يلي رح لكم عليه at the end. قلنا كمان you will have my support. Sorry, you have to leave. Yes, I would like to Okay, but you're gonna miss the pitch at the end. Okay. Okay, just 2 minutes if you can hang on for 2 minutes. So coach support, you will have one-on-one traction and momentum while you sit with me twice a month, one-on-one. Okay, so we will have your group coaching with you all, plus you will have 20 to 30 minutes one-on-one only with me. Okay, discussing your progress, discussing your blind spots and strength, helping you and assisting you, reviewing your marketing initiatives, reviewing your 90-day implementation plan, keeping you focused, and providing you access with on-the-spot knowledge base. يمكن نكون عم نحكي بشيء خاصه مثلا ب coaching practice، بطلعكم بعطيكم a specific template to use it, and access to also the top coaches worldwide through me, because you might ask me a question that I don't have an answer to, but I'm connected to some of the great coaches internationally. I can reach out to them and get back to you with that specific answer. So the pitch, you will have 12 weekly topics, online interactive sessions with me in a group format. ما بعرف يمكن بنلتقي فيهم بعد ما تخلص كوفيد، بس at this time it's going to be virtual. You will have access to tools and templates in my repository. You will have access to the learning material and homeworks where you will benefit from them and you can use them in your practice. Certificate of completion, access to good session coaching, e-learning platform, and one-on-one support from me. Now, for the first 5 coaches who will pay me, okay, I'm gonna make a discount لأنه هول early adopters رح يكونوا. The fee will be 1,400 for the whole program. يعني بنخلص البروجرام ب 18 جان. إذا بنبلش فيه بأول نوفمبر، بنبلش فيه بأول نوفمبر مزبوط، بنخلصه ب 18 جان. كله رح يكلف $1,400 if paid lump sum in advance، أو إذا بدكم تقسطوه على 3 settlements 3 installments بيكون 3 ضرب $500. هلا do we have any non-Lebanese in the room? So كلكم رح تدفعوا اوكي، لانه عرفت انه رح تسالوني على الدولار ريت. So for للناس اللي بيقبضوا فريش، لا I'm kidding، رح تكون الريت البنك. اوكي، so you might pay me in check in dollars or you might pay me at the rate تبع البنك اللي هو 4000 ليره. اوكي، يعني ال $1000 هن 4 مليون، ال $500 هن قد ايه؟ مليونين. اوكي. So if you pay lump sum بتكونوا وفرتوا $100. If you pay on installments you will pay $1,500. Coach number 6 who signed up for this program بده يدفع $1,600 بدل 1,400، والinstallments بيكونوا $600 بدل 500. And thank you very much. And
is it daily? Sorry بس هي weekly فهمنا 12 week يعني 12 weeks، بس is it on a daily basis عنا course؟
لا, it's every week we have
مرة بالأسبوع؟
yes, we have a learning session of 2 hours.
Okay, I see. So it's a one session per week for 2 hours for
Yes.
12 weeks.
Yes,
okay.
The total is 12 sessions مضروبين ب 2 hours يعني 24 hours.
Yes, okay, I got you.
Of value plus plus everything else. يعني access to the good session coaching platform لوحدة it's worth $300 لأنه the yearly membership is $600. Okay.
Okay.
So now I don't want to pitch you now، بس اللي رح اسمع منه during this week أول 5 coaches who are gonna sign up they're gonna pay less. Okay. ورح افتح البروجرام إذا في 5 coaches، إذا ما في 5 ما رح افتح البروجرام. Okay. Any questions? So again في اسئله بالchat box انه what is the rate? It's rate البنك 3950 او 4000 to keep it to keep the calculation simple. Sorry, I have to leave. Okay, I would like to have the session. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm gonna send the replay to you guys. Hello, coach. Thank you for all the details. How can I rewatch the meeting? Okay, come in. So I've answered all the questions in the chat box, I guess. Do you have any direct questions for me? If not, thank you very much for attending. Hope to hear from you soon.
Thank you for your time.
Yalla. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.